What up, everybody? Oh, looks like we're live. What up, everybody? It's Thursday night. It's paint night. Tonight we'll be painting a flaked out. This is actually, I used the crushed glass on this. Black base, crushed glass, 4 coats of clear coat, and then I sanded this down. Let's go ahead and see who we have in the house. We got Roman, Swampy. What's up, dude? We got Scott, E. Brown. What's up, man? Brian, John Cox, Hell on Wheels. If I say a couple of these twice, sorry about that. Swampy, yeah. Thanks, guys. Patrick, who do we got? We got a new ultimate.
Randy.
Tanisha Hall. Randy. All right, guys, let me explain a little bit of the deal. You should see on the, when you donate to the, what is it? The pets. Maybe you can click on the other one and you can see exactly what it's called there. It's a dark one. What's it called? Powering Paws. So basically it's finding new home pets that don't have a home. So that's what we're doing tonight. So if you super chat or anything and you make sure when you donate that you click the box that's right underneath that says display your name, because we need to see your name if you're going to donate. Everybody's going to be put into a pool. Your name will be put into a pool. We'll draw from that, and then we'll do what we're going to do: a first, second, and third. So somebody will win. We'll get sent this dog and water dish that we're going to be painting tonight. And then what else are we doing here?
Food and water dish. Food and water dish.
Oh, food and water. And what else are we going to be doing? We're going to be giving away some candy. We'll be doing a candy pack. First, second, third. We'll kind of figure out what exactly we'll be doing in that. But definitely we'll give you, for second and third, you'll be going away with something as well. So 3 people are going to win. We'll check it out. As far as those, hey, maybe you'll learn something tonight too. I got like what is this called? Louis Vuitton, kind of I got to weed it out a little bit more. But I plan on doing that print here on the side and around after we lay it out. We'll be doing some and I'll be accenting all this with a gold candy when we're done. So you'll be able to see the process as far as laying down the tape, and we'll edge it all with a candy black, and then we'll kind of go from there. And we'll do these designs. We'll see how it goes. I'll be doing something up here as well. Not sure yet. We'll just go ahead and start. We'll get it cleaned up. Go.
Okay, so we've got Randy did $5 donation, and Brian Madden did a $50 donation.
All right, so we got your names down. So yeah, stay tuned. So if you don't necessarily have to be present to win. So we'll hit you up later. We'll try to get a hold of you. Or you can also rewatch this live to see if you won, if you can't make it the whole night. But back with us because you could have won. Okay, basically, it's like I said, I have the metal flake laid out over a black base coat, 4 coats of clear coat, and I sanded this down with a 800 grit. Now I'm just using a 600 grit pad right now to kind of just get the couple of the areas that I missed right here. If you do end up leaving like that gloss right there, there's a good chance if you ran tape and paint wouldn't stick there. So it's very important to make sure you get into those little grooves right there. You can see there's a little bit of texture here and there. We're going to be okay with that.
Says there was an anonymous donation for $20, but I don't see a name.
Yeah, so if you're going to donate on that, make sure you click that box that's underneath that says your name.
Who did that anonymous one?
I got some glass cleaner here. I'll clean up the sanding residue off of this thing. looking good. I'm going to take this box here and I'll be able to prop that up. There we go. All right, I'm going to start out with the 1/8 inch like I usually do. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just start on this style line right here where the ridge starts. I feel like I know I want to break it off there, so I'll go ahead and start there since I don't know. Maybe down here on the edge, I don't know, but go ahead and lay out this first line.
Cody Daniel just did $20.
Yeah, no, Cody, appreciate that. Like I said, all the donations are going. Whoops, all the donations are going for the. I wish I could remember what that is. The Pet Foundation.
Homes for Pets.
Homes for Pets. So thank you for this thing or some other great prizes.
Whoever wins that, are you gonna wait to put the dog's name on it?
No, I don't think so. Because the way I'm gonna, I don't think I'm gonna have enough room anyways.
Patrick said you should. It's coming to my house.
Oh, uh-oh. It's okay. Glad that happened now.
Jim said, awesome. I saw the candy kit, going to have to order it like pronto.
Yeah, thank you for that. The order's been pretty crazy this week, right?
Yes. Someone asked, are you using 2K clear to cover the flake?
Yes, I am. I actually mixed the flake in 2K clear. So that way it's chemically hardened all the way through. You can put it in intercoat as well, but the results are going to be different. You're going to have more of a texture to deal with. When you mix it with 2K clear coat, the clear has time to kind of lay out, which will help lay out the flakes. Dang, I got this tape all dirty. Here, let me go ahead and...
Colin Helm donated $100
to the pets. Oh, fur babies. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, I can't drop this thing no more. That's it. So I'm just going to match this up to what I had there. Okay. Here we go.
John said, I tried to catch it, but I couldn't get through the screen. Josh Hannah donated $50.
Thank you. No harm done. We're all right.
Oh, man. I'm sorry. He said, hey, guys, sorry I can't donate. We just found out today wife has second-stage breast cancer. Saving every penny now. Going through it. She's still here tonight on the live. So here I am.
Oh, man. Sorry to hear that.
Sorry about that, Darren. Send her our love.
I'm just going to need you here to hand me razor blades because I can't. Okay, so I'm going to bring this up and around. There we go. That way I didn't cut into the tape.
Lee Brown said, you still doing the spray gun giveaway?
Yeah, I think we'll do a spray gun in there. We have a new pro gun that's coming as well. It'll be here probably next week. So I was hoping to give some of those away too.
Colin said, you're welcome for the donation. I got a rescue dude sitting right next to me. He's the best ever. Thanks for helping.
Yeah, right on. Thank you. That's awesome of you guys to do that. All right, so I'm just purely eyeballing this. Shooting for like, an inch or so. Just trying to make it consistent, whatever it is.
said I don't have my mic on tonight.
Yeah, I know. We have to, in order to do the giveaway on the for the pet foundation, we can only stream a certain way. We had some problems trying to do it through the StreamYard.
I just need to talk louder.
Yeah, you need to talk louder.
Okay.
Yeah, so since the charities ran straight through the YouTube, 100% of those proceeds goes to that foundation. So that's pretty awesome. Because usually with 20% or 30%, I can't really remember, but they take a good portion of it. But for this, 100% goes to that foundation to help those guys. I'm gonna go ahead and trim this right here. I think I started making it a little wider. This looks a lot thinner than when I look at it now. Let's check this out. Oh no, that's about right. And then once again, we're just going to meet right into that line right there.
Someone did a $5 donation, but it was anonymous. I don't know who that was.
Yeah, make sure you click that box underneath so we can know who you are.
Dang it. And then another $50 one. I don't know who you are. Dang.
Yeah. Yep, hit that box underneath. I noticed that when I did the first donation.
Oh, another one. The last three, $5, $50, and $5. If you tell me who you are, I'll put your name in the drawing because it just says anonymous. So you got to just hit me up on there and let me know who it is that did that. Darren said, on a brighter note, I landed my first gig, $1,000 for 10 containers, trying to land one of those guns Adam was talking about. I'm using the $25 Harbor Freight. Thanks for all the prayers, guys. John said, put a terry towel down and the bowl will stay still.
Yeah, that's a possibility. I actually have it propped up right now, so who knows if it really will stay still.
And then someone said, which do you actually prefer as your flake carrier, or do you worry about meal buildup if using clear only?
Well, I like to use clear coat, 2K clear coat, like we talked about, a 2-part rather than intercoat clear or clear base coat. Reason is because it's going to be chemically. So yeah, you're going to add a little bit of a build, but it's going to be a chemically hardened build that's more durable. So yeah, I would definitely always choose to go clear coat rather than clear base coat. You can still back up clear base coat and make it super thick, but the problem is it starts to get kind of gummy and stuff like that. It's not the fact that it can be hardened with a 2K, and then you're able to cut it down to where it kind of like it kind of sands rather than like falls up. If anybody sands intercoat clear, that's what it kind of does. I think they would understand that it's not really the most optimal do, but it works. There's a lot of different ways to do it.
And Patrick said you put the flake into clear base coat and lay it, right?
No, I put it straight into clear coat. You can do clear base coat, but it's going to add more of a texture that's going to be harder to lay 2K clear coat over the top of that to build it up so you could sand it. So no matter what, there has to be 2K clear coat involved in the clear process. It's better just to stick with the clear coat all the way through. So basically your flake is suspended in 2K clear coat rather than clear base coat. Not to say it doesn't work the other way. There's just an easy way, and then there's a hard way, and then there's a harder way, I guess is the best way to say it. But it's all not really that hard though. So you see this smoothed out really nice. If I would have laid this out in a clear base coat, so I mixed the flake in a clear base coat, sprayed it, I would have had a lot more texture, like I was saying, and I would have had to lay a lot more clear coat to deal with that. So you would actually have more of a mill thickness using clear base coat because you got to do so much more after that.
Someone said, is there a way to do wood looking finish? And then said you have a stencil, but sell that. And then you have any other comments to that?
No, that's true. We do have a stencil that does that. Yeah, so wood grain. Also, there's techniques using a brush and then clean out your paint a little more. There's a way just to do that too. It looks pretty cool. A lot of different ways to do wood grain. Maybe I should do a video like that on something coming up.
And then Real sent in the $50. I got that. Roman sent in the $5. I got that. And Patrick sent in the $50. Got that.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, where are we at now on that chart?
Don't know. I'm reading questions right now.
Oh, okay. So
someone asked, what tape is that?
This is LiMELiNE. LiMELiNE 1/8 inch.
Then Roman asked, can I mix other candy concentrate with your inner coat or use your candy in another brand inner coat?
As long as it's solvent based, yes, I wouldn't see a problem with that. You're always best with sticking with the same brand, but I don't know. I've always switched stuff up, and that's kind of worked. I know DuPont has or had some stuff that where you had to have a special reducer or something. Other than that, I think it's okay across the board. But yeah, don't make it a habit, I guess, though. Okay, so we're going to go with the copper leaf here. I was going to bring more copper leaf down here, but I don't think so because I feel like there's not going to be much left there. Or let's check out this side. All right, yeah. Let's go ahead and line out the top of this.
Someone asked with that tape, do you have any issues of it lifting around the corners or right where it bends?
Yes, yep. This tape will help with that, but still you'll have issues because you know that those are usually caused by pulling too hard or maybe trying to do a bend that might be too hard to really do. I mean, you can do pretty tight bends, but maybe do it with a 16th inch rather than an 1/8 inch.
And then we're at 380 with the donations.
380? Wow.
Good job, guys.
All right. Let's see. I'll go ahead and let's check out and see where these bowls. I might as well just lay those in there so I know. All right, I'm going to go ahead and follow this outer edge right here.
Scott wants to know, what binder did you use under the flake for the plastic?
Wait, what binder did I use? I'm sorry, say that one more time.
What binder did you use under the flake for the plastic? Well, because maybe does he mean like what? Like, you know how they usually talk about adhesion promoters? That maybe?
Yeah, this is actually metal. Okay, that's where, sorry about that. Yeah, this is, should have talked about this. This is a piece of metal that was powder coated. So I just scuffed it down and then laid down black base coat and then flaked it with the leaf. Yeah, that confused me because I didn't realize that. Yeah, some people would. I thought it was actually plastic when I bought it too, and then it came metal, and I was pretty stoked. I would much rather work on a painted piece of metal than a piece of plastic because you really don't even know what that plastic is. Plus, you're gonna have like issues with like static. Yeah, it's just gonna not take paint quite as well.
Soul Minded Creations Mike did $50.
Right on. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Is it flake or is it glass?
It's glass. I just call it's still a flake though, you know. But yeah, it's the LiMELiNE crushed glass. I have a over here. Yeah, I do. Look at this. Sprayed it out of a 1.7. So over a black base coat.
So for powder coat, just scuff it. Just scuff the clear. Just scuff it, the clear off, the paint over it.
Yeah, you're just gonna make sure it's clean and then scuff it down. You can scuff it down with like 600 grit or just with a sanding sponge.
Mike said, hope some doggos get some great homes.
For sure. The one on the thumbnail cracks me up because that's my dog. She'll wait outside the shop. I think I took that when it was outside, and she'll wait outside for me at the shop, and I just took a picture of her. I thought it was so funny. Yeah, she's pretty loyal, just to sit out there and wait. Sometimes it'll be like 100 degrees out there and she'll just wait in the sun. You're like, what in the heck? Okay.
Patrick said, I got my box of goodies from last week's donations and I'm absolutely blown away by how generous you guys are. Thank you.
You are welcome. Thank you.
Swampy said the dryer sheets does work to eliminate static for real.
Yeah, it does. That was your idea, actually, right?
Yeah, it was my idea.
I didn't think I ever would have came up with that.
I use it on my hair. That's how I knew. I told you to do it.
Smarty pants.
Do you offer 1.7 spray tip guns?
No. Amazon, and I think on my affiliate store, there's one that's plugged in there that's pretty cheap. So you don't want to spend a whole lot of money on something like that because you're just laying down thick, thick paint anyways.
Misty said, I signed up for a pinstriper class with Robert Messenger in September.
Oh, awesome.
Challenging. You have to let us know how that goes.
Yeah.
That's tricky to do.
The problem is when me and you were doing it, we weren't using the right brushes.
Yeah.
Or I think we were using the right paint.
I think we're using, yeah.
Paint seemed good.
Paint seemed good. The brushes were a little...
Or were we just blaming our brushes?
Yeah, I don't know.
These things suck, man. I don't know. I don't know. But it didn't work out. It worked out for you better than me, actually. I was kind of impressed with what you had.
Yeah, mine.
I think I still have them over there.
Shabby.
It's not even close to being sellable to anything, but
But for the first time doing it,
yeah.
It didn't do too bad, but it's tricky. Roma said, are you entering our names for every donation?
Yep. Yeah, right? Yeah, every donation. Yeah, so if you don't donate again, tear it up. We'll put you in.
When's the last time you used some actual crushed glass, or is burying it under clear not worth using it?
That's what this is. And the last time I used it was probably about 4 months ago. It depends on what it's very, very similar. The crushed glass is going to have a lighter shade and it's going to be a little bit brighter. But if you're doing it for a customer, they're probably not going to know the difference. So I would go with the easier out of the two and just go with the metal flake. But if you're doing something and you want to just to be a little bit nicer, and it looks a little more chunky, so it has a little bit different look to it. And it does sparkle more, but not, I mean, it's very, the customer's not going to really know the difference. So go with what's ever easier, I always say, because you're going to be able to bury the flake quicker and with less coats. I'm sweating all over this thing.
Someone said, what colors are you playing with tonight?
We are playing with a root beer brown. So I did release a video earlier today, which is actually doing really well, I noticed. That how to mix that. So we just basically took the 3 primary colors, mixed them together, and then and made that root beer brown. So I'll kind of just give you a little bit of a head, kind of a demo on that, how I did that, and then right before I get ready to spray this. But I got a couple more lines to do here the 16th, and I think we're about ready.
And Scott said, how are the shirts coming?
Yeah, how are the shirts coming? How long they say?
They said a couple weeks. So last time I knew, I know he sent me the material, what it looked like, and had it all printed out. And we changed something on the pocket. So I know they were going to switch that up for us. And that was probably last week.
Yeah.
So they're coming. Is your clear coat finish similar to 2K or 3K? And is it only for candy paints?
The 2K clear coat is a 2K clear coat. Did you say 3K?
Yeah.
Huh. I've never heard of 3K before. Maybe I'm missing something on that. But usually it's 1K or 2K, which means 1K means it's just like a 1 part, like a base coat. And a 2K would be a 2-part, part A and part B with a hardener. And maybe somebody knows something I don't know with the 3K, but maybe there's another component there, candy coat. But no, the clear base coat will work with the candies. The candies are concentrates. So they'll need to be mixed with a clear base coat or an intercoat clear, and then reduced to, usually, it depends on what clear you're using, but usually 1-to-1 is what you would reduce it to start. It all depends on what tools you're using. You spraying out of a spray gun, you spraying out of an airbrush, it's going to mix that a little bit different. And really the only way you're going to know that is just by doing it, just by mixing up paint and then trying it, making it too thick, spraying it, see what it does. Like, oh, that's what it does when it's too thick. Spray it too thin, same thing. Then you'll get the hang of it.
When's your clear coat going to be back in stock?
I was hoping it was going to be back in stock today, because we're supposed to have that shipment come in, but it's going to be next week. If it's not, I don't know what's going on.
Roman said, I love the way the cans are labeled with color mix ratios. Very cool.
Awesome. Hopefully that makes sense for you. I actually have that video that, like I said, that came out earlier that shows a little bit of that, how to mix those 3 primary colors together to make the brown. But then once again, you can mix the yellow and the blue together and make a green, so on and so forth. Okay, looks like I just got one more to do right there.
Are the shirts going to have a calculator pocket so we can calculate our paint ratios?
Yeah, you're gonna have to now. Wow, that's smart. Like pocket protector.
And someone said, wait, we're getting entries per donation?
Well, yeah, we'll do it.
Dang.
Is that what we're doing? I don't know. I didn't make up the rules at first, so.
Yeah, but that kind of sucks because some people did do huge, big ones.
Yeah. Huh. Well, maybe we'll enter yours in 2. Let's just do 2 at max. So if you do it 2 times, we'll only make sure you have 2 entries.
Okay, I'll do that.
So just do another $5 one, get you another one. So you do any more than that.
Yeah, well, I guess we're switching up the rules here.
Yeah, sorry about that. We might have to sweeten up the deal a little bit. That's why I said I wasn't sure exactly what we're giving away. We might have to give away a little more.
Okay, I'll go back through and I'll do that. Let's see. 2 those, 2 those.
And then because of that, maybe we'll do another one. We'll do 4. maybe a 4th place, and then add more prizes. We'll make it worth it.
We'll make it worth it.
For somebody. A few people. Oh, back that up a little bit. There we go. Okay. See all my sweat spots all over it. Holy crap. It's hot in here. All right. There we go. It's laid out. That didn't take that much. We could get more fancy with it. We could even like do cutouts like some filigree with the stencil cutter. We could have put those in the corner. We do all kinds of crazy stuff. We do have that what's it called? Louis Vuitton. Why do I not know this? I don't own a piece of their anything, but I figured that'd make it fancy. I've seen it a couple times. People have done it. I don't know. Never done it myself. So we'll do a little bit of that in a root beer brown and a gold. We're going to do the bronze here, and then maybe something here, or maybe we'll just leave the fade there because the flake looks so good. So, okay.
Default Mono did $30. Real did another $50.
All right. Thank you. All right. We have a candy red here. We have a candy gold. And then I think my candy blue. Candy blue right here. So basically I mixed these 3 colors together. You can see we were talking about this earlier, how it has the 70%. So this is just kind of there's no hard rules here, so you can mix this kind of any way you want. If you want to make a more potent of a mixture, you can take the clear base and you can put 40% clear base and add more of the mixtures. But this basically gives you a guideline of where to start. But if you're wanting red, basically you would do 70% clear base coat. You'd put the red at 30%, and then you would reduce it 1-to-1 at that point. Same thing with the gold, same thing with the blue, if that's the colors you want. If you're wanting to make an orange, you just change the mixture ratio here to make the orange. Same thing with the green and the purple. This is what we did here. We did 60%. I wanted to make it a little more potent because it's better to stay on the lighter side and do a few more coats and to be light with it. But I know because of time, I want to put it down thicker and faster. So I did more of like a 50 and then the ratio of these 3. So you need like 15%, 10%, and 5%. You can play with those and see and add a little more, a little less, whatever you want to do. There's no hard rules there. You do need to reduce it out with urethane reducer to make it sprayable to however you're going to be spraying it with, whether it's out of a spray gun, which it usually needs to be a little bit thicker of a mixture because it's such a bigger gun, right? And then an airbrush is such a small instrument, it needs to be a thinner paint. So we'll put more urethane reducer to make it thinner, so and spray better. But I have it already mixed up. That's what it looks like right here. So a transparent going over the top, and we're just going to follow the lines. But that's that. But before that, we are going to lay down a candy black.
Someone said, is there going to be any leaf on this?
Yes, we'll have bronze leaf right there. So this is the candy black. Already reduced out with the reducer and then mixed with the clear base coat because that is also a concentrate. So It needs to be mixed with a clear base coat or an inner coat clear before thinned out.
Is your gold a dirty looking gold or a bright yellow gold?
I wouldn't say dirty, but I wouldn't say lemon yellow. It's you know, I'll be using it so you can kind of see for yourself, because we'll be spraying gold on this. So stick around. You'll be able to see.
How do you estimate the amount of paint you prepare for painting an object?
If you're just using an airbrush, you can just mix up what you need at a time, and just make sure you follow that. Yeah, I think experience is like the only thing really. And you can save this once you mix this. As long as it's sealed, it'll save for quite a while. You know, a year or two. All right, I'm still using the trusty. Look how dirty this thing is. This is the Harbor Freighter Avanti. Can't even read it anymore. Avanti? Is that what it is?
Uh-huh.
Avanti. We're still on that thing, so far so good. Putting it through the test.
Once mixed, what's the pot life?
There is no pot life with this because there's no 2K. It's not a 2K. There's not a hardener with it. We're mixing it a concentrate with a clear base coat. So no pot life. The only thing you're going to have a pot life with is clear coat and primer.
Justin said, I might be late on this question, but have you guys done or thought about doing a live on something like a hood or paint side and a supply list where we could have the same product that's being used?
That has gone through, my head before. Just finding the time to do it, I think. A tank is I don't know if I would do it during a live, but I would probably, it's probably a good idea. I could do a video and then, probably put the stuff together in order to like follow along. Yeah, that's a great idea. Should be doing stuff like that.
Mike said my OCD would not allow an airbrush to look like that.
Like I said, I'm putting this thing through the test.
He does not have OCD. I will clarify that.
I don't?
No.
Dang it. Is that something I want?
You don't have it, okay?
I don't think I want it. If I wanted it, I don't want it. There's certain things that do bother me a lot. Like, I'll let little errors go with the stuff I do here live, but
he's definitely not a perfectionist.
No.
He's not OCD. That's all me. He has 0 of that trait. But I'll tell you, he has the patience of a damn Jedi, I swear. Which I don't have. Patrick said that would be a fun sort of, saying that live or the video, sort of like a paint with Adam episode, The Joy of Custom. Eat your heart out, Bob Ross.
I like that.
Swampy said the dirty gun is part of the test.
It is. The inside's clean though. Oh, my cap's ready to pop off.
Patrick said, I have trouble with wrapping my brain around the process. It seems like everything is done in reverse. For instance, why do you put down the dark colors before the light colors?
Yeah, see, I was explaining that to you earlier.
Yeah, I was just going to say, he was just explaining that to me.
Yeah, it is in reverse.
It is.
You're absolutely right. It's in reverse. It's because we're working with transparents. And that makes all the difference. If you're working with a pigmented color, you're going to work the opposite way. You're going to work light to dark. With transparent, everything is like a piece of glass that you're laying over top of the next. You kind of have to think backwards. especially when you're doing designs that have overlap and stuff like that. Now, I should do water droplets on that because of my sweat. I think I will.
Huh. Someone said, is that black candy or black base coat?
This is black candy. Oh, here it is. Yes, this is a black candy. It actually works really well. Comes in concentrate form. You can actually pop. See if that works. We can see if that. You can.
I've been doing that.
Oh, you have? Oh, did it work?
I don't know.
You don't know if it shows up or not?
Yeah, I can't tell.
Oh. But yeah.
Just donated $100 to the cause.
Oh, yes. Thank you. One of you guys are going to win. One of you guys are going to win this, and a bunch of guys and girls are going to win something. I'm going to do some ultimate flake kits. We'll do at least one gun. I promised a sander in the last one. We got to do a sander, GA sander. You can probably do a polish or two with that, like a combo. That'll be a good one. I'm just following the lines here. Sorry. Just following the lines and then fading it out. I still get to talk. I still get to talk.
I just want to tell you where we're at. Patrick just said we're at $710.
Whoa. That's amazing.
Freaking cool. Good job, guys.
That is amazing.
John says, great cause. We rescue dogs. Currently have 9 dogs.
Wow. A lot of friends.
Someone said the black candy really pops under the clear.
Yeah.
Justin said, great channel. I'm new to the channel. Looking forward to hearing something on a follow along video. Whoever did that anonymous, let me know your name so I can put you in. And again.
You see, I'm just layering this in coats, not trying to get it all done at once. I'll let that dry, and then I hit it with another coat over the top.
What's the cheapest but best quality gun you would recommend? Nervous to spray first job with the Green Harbor Freight gun.
If you're going to Harbor Freight, just don't get the green one.
What's the cheapest but best quality one you'd recommend then?
You get like the mid grade at Harbor Freight, maybe like $49. I think the $49 one will still work for you. Make sure you're getting like a 1.4 tip or a 1.3. Don't get a 1.7. That's not going to do everything. You can get the ones that interchange tips, but I find that they don't work quite as good. But I don't know. Harbor Freight's stepping up their game because this is a Harbor Freight. I'm pretty happy with it. The LiMELiNE gun is $169 if you're wanting to get into that level.
We got another $20 donation, anonymous, another 20 anonymous, another 100 from Brian, and another 50 from Adventures of Loverboy.
Oh yeah.
Crazy. Patrick said this is bananas tonight.
I can't believe that. I gotta make this thing good. Okay. So that's looking nice and dark right there. I'm liking that. That's looking good there. Double check everything's looking pretty
awesome
even.
for these donations. Thank you. Someone said they like the Spectrum. Get the Aero Pro. 1.7 is for laying down oatmeal, isn't it?
That's funny. This stuff is like oatmeal. But now I'm hungry. Oatmeal sounds delicious right now. We already had breakfast for dinner.
What PSI are you at? You're just washing that candy on and it's so dark and smooth. I shot my second project today and I had to build that candy up with a lot of coats to get it dark and not wet.
Yeah, you got to build it up.
PSI are you at?
Oh yeah, you can. I'm at the max of what it'll allow me to have, which is going to be around 18 is what this is going to be at. Yeah, I like a little more air pressure. But if I was doing this, I would go a little bit slower. Like I wouldn't like go full blast on the trigger. I really don't want everybody to be here all night on this thing, so I do try to scoot this thing along. So I do turn everything up a little faster.
What's the new gun you guys were talking about? Is it an airbrush or a regular gravity feed?
It's another gravity feed, but just better components. The air valve is going to be different. So it's on the bottom. Yeah, just another option if you wanted to kind of have something a little bit nicer. It doesn't really, you can use any gun you want. Everything that is custom painted pretty much needs to be cut and buffed, in my opinion. So you got to cut and buff it anyways.
$300 worth to go to the goal.
No way. That's crazy.
If we meet the goal, every single person that donated, I'm going to put their name in again.
Again?
Yep.
Why? What would that be?
Because they each get an extra thing in.
Yeah, but that would make it even though, right? That would make everybody would have the same chance. Yeah.
True. What can I do?
No, you're good. We'll just give away more stuff.
Okay.
That's crazy, girl. You need the calculator in your pocket.
Are you guys going to come out with an airbrush?
An airbrush is kind of a fine instrument and they break down a lot. So I don't know if I really want to deal with the customer service that would have to go along with this small of an instrument. You're going to have problems with it spitting and stuff like that. It's just the nature of the beast. It's just how it goes. You have to understand that. And I think a lot of people that pick it up will try to use it and then they just will set it aside and then maybe decide to send it back. So it's not exactly the best product to have. So I kind of steer away. But I have tested a lot and I haven't found one that's been good enough.
Daniel did another $50.
Oh, we're almost there. Thank you. Okay, we got this part right here. We got it whooped.
Friends, my question is the following. How is the perfect way to dilute polyurethane paint to use in an airbrush and occupy water-based paint above polyurethane varnish? No problem.
I don't know if maybe somebody else can answer that question.
How do you dilute polyurethane paint to use in an airbrush?
Yeah.
And occupy water-based paint above polyurethane varnish.
Yeah.
It's a tricky one, huh?
Yeah, it's a tricky one.
That got you stumped.
Yeah, don't know.
Wow.
Don't know the answer to that. Yep.
Is there a budget-friendly brand of custom paint for beginners to practice with that is somewhat decent?
Of a paint gun or was it airbrush paint gun?
Is there a budget-friendly brand of custom paint for beginners to practice with that's somewhat decent?
The best thing to practice with is whatever you're going to use because you need to get used to that particular paint and the way it acts. I would definitely suggest just paint what you're planning on using. So I use LiMELiNE, the metal flake. I use the candies over the top. That's how I would say to practice. But until then, if you're looking to like get airbrush control down, get your techniques down, getting just a black base coat and some reducer would be a good way to start. I need to make sure I'm doing this right. Let's see here. There's something.
Someone said, well, I was fixing to buy me a better quality gun. I will just wait to see what the new one coming out looks like. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Thank you.
Roman did another $100 and Creative Cuts Media did $20 and Josh did $50.
Wow. Thank you so much. Okay, so I cut these out on the Cricut cutter. They did an all right job. Once again, all I did was find a picture and then put it into the Design Space app. And basically it wiped the screen. You know, it does that whole thing where it finds the edges and then it puts it into the program for you. So pretty easy.
Jim just did another $20. You guys are killing it. Thank you.
Thank you so
much. Now get the likes up. We got 36 likes.
Oh,
come on, peeps.
I always forget about that, huh? You got to call for likes.
Got to call for likes.
Put that one there, maybe.
Someone said, laugh out loud. Laugh out loud. Custom paint is not a budget-friendly hobby.
No, I wish it was, right? Yeah, but once you got, I mean, with the LiMELiNE candies, you're at, for the 3 candies, you're at $69. If you do the ultimate pack, you're like at 100, and on Shopify, you can get it for $129. And that gets you the reducer and everything. And that really gets you started, like laying exactly what I'm doing here. You will need, obviously, something to paint. You'll need some clear coat, some flake, and some black base coat. But basically, you're almost there with that package. You can at least get something rolling. Should I be doing this like right there? Or, I don't know. Whoa.
That thing's a little rather slippery, isn't it?
Yep, it is trying to run away from me.
What size are the concentrates?
The sizes are 4 ounce.
Someone said, Adam, get a bigger table. Cody said, I paid way more than $129 on Amazon for the big bundle.
Yeah, what is it? Because it's you get free shipping with that. Yeah, and I think you got a coupon too. So you paid like, I think it's $169 would be, you're gonna pay like around $140 something with that, as long as you apply that coupon on there. And then you're gonna get free shipping on that.
Yeah, the only sucky thing is you have to click the coupon.
Yeah, you do. You gotta make sure you click the coupon on
Sucks
that.
because it's tricky. There's nothing we can do about it if you can't. Can we donate to get Adam a bigger table?
I like this table, and usually I'm not painting dog dishes.
I bought him a table.
No, not this table.
I bought him a new table, and he likes his painted up one.
Yep, it's pretty sturdy actually.
What type of vinyl are you using in your cutter for cutting out stencils?
This is Oracle, is what it is.
Oh, dang
Maybe
it.
not.
Roman and Cody said they both forgot to click the dang coupon.
Oh,
dang it.
Really? Yeah, the coupon, gotta click that.
Sorry, guys. That freaking sucks. I've done that so many times on there. It's like,
I think they trick you into it.
I think they trick you into it for sure.
Yes.
Have
But-
you run into any limitations using the Cricut for stencils?
Not really. I think it's just created a lot of stuff that I can do now. I think it's really enhanced my creative ability. I love it. Glad I bought it. Like, even this was just a picture, and it took me like, I don't know, 10 minutes to find it. I probably could have found a better one.
Oh, he said, yeah, I forgot to click the button. I was in such a hurry to buy it.
Yeah. If you have, I'll tell you what, if you have photos that you've used the product and you post them, like, you know how you can, I'm not asking for reviews or anything like that, but like if you want to post like pictures of what you've done with it, and then it was on the Amazon, like you would do a review, send me a picture of that you did that, and we can see what we can do. I can't really promise anything for doing anything for me on Amazon, but yeah, there's no reviews on there right now at this moment for that candy, and reviews are actually a pretty big deal when it comes to selling on Amazon. So yeah, put something, if you can show what you've done with your work and show other people what you've sprayed out, that is incredibly helpful to other people looking to maybe buy the product and the brand and everything as well. So yeah, help us out with that. Let us know, screenshot it or something. Let us know that you posted something to that. Especially if you used any of the leaf or definitely the candy, because there's no reviews on that right now. Okay, I think we're getting close to that side.
Cricut's rule. Cricut is a game changer.
It's so awesome, huh?
Someone said, is it possible to change the blue for the black in this pack? No, we can't do that
because it only, yeah. You're going to still want the blue, because the blue still does the purple and everything's on sale. So like the black's going to be on sale as well. Just got to click that coupon. Okay, looking good so far. Got one more side to do real quick.
You can only use each note multiple of the same.
Oh really? Only one time?
I don't know.
I'll have to look into that. I thought you can use that.
He retracted the message. Maybe he can fix it. Patrick said, I have a Cameo 4 and I have only cut acetate stencils, but the level of detail is amazing.
Oh, really? Huh. Yeah, I bet. I think that it is a little bit better of a product than Cricut. Cricut's more of like, it's probably more user friendly, but yeah, I think what he's using is probably a lot more powerful. But this definitely does the job though. And the fact that I can do it just right off my app on my phone, I literally didn't even get on a computer. I just went on my app, hooked it up Bluetooth, and like it was ready to go. It's awesome. Printed it out. And, yeah.
Swampy asked, will the reducer work as good as a gun and airbrush wash?
The reducer will work for the wash. Yeah, it will. It's going to be more expensive. Like you're wait, because the wash is, well, I don't know, is it? I don't know, it might be about the same price. You can use this for the wash. You're fine with that. I do it a lot. Let's see.
Adventures of Nova Boy donated $50 and we reached the goal.
Oh my god! I didn't even think that was going to happen.
We didn't. We thought we were gonna keep it going for another week or so.
Yeah, like if we can keep it going for another week, maybe we can get it by doing some more stuff. But oh my gosh,
we reached the goal. That's freaking awesome.
So cool. Got another sheet here. Let's put some more off of these. How many entries we got so far?
A lot.
What a few. Keep going win.
I had to get a whole new scrap of paper. He said, someone said you can only use a coupon once. I guess make multiple orders of one each. Yeah, maybe.
Huh.
If they only let you do it once.
No, I think I can actually change that.
You can look in the settings or something.
Yep, I can. I should probably do that right after we get off of here. I'll fix that. Hopefully that doesn't become an issue because that's annoying as hell. I hate that.
Patrick said, I wish there was a phone app that let you do custom cut stuff for the Cameo, but I haven't seen one yet. Yeah, that's why you love the Cricut, is because of the app, huh? The design space.
Yeah, that's because it's quick. Like literally, I did this like in 10 minutes because I had no time. You know, I was like, got to figure out something, and I don't want to do the same old lace, you know, or sunrays. Might do sunrays up there still, but.
Patrick said, great community of followers here. I can't talk. Yeah, guys, that's awesome. You helped us reach that goal. It's awesome. Now hit the like button. We're about halfway there. Swampy said, I tried to donate, but the machine knows I'm broke. Darren said, so sorry again that we couldn't donate tonight, guys. We have dogs and 3 are rescues, so we're all about that life. Hey, no worries, dude. Glad everybody on here showed Darren and his wife some love. It is a great community. You guys are awesome. Seriously, we say that every single week.
Yep.
I'm starting to know you guys all by names. Be cool if I could have faces to the names, but it's cool. It's such a great group of people. Clear or inner coat?
I'm sorry?
Someone said clear. E. Brown said clear or inner coat?
Clear coat. Oh. For what?
Swampy said, smash that like button, folks.
Yes, please. That lets them know that you like me.
Yeah, let Adam know you like him.
Yeah,
like the button, hit the button.
I'm sweating over here. Okay, yeah. All right, we're not gonna let anything
clear
fall.
coat or inner coat with the metal flake?
Yeah, I like clear coat with the metal flake all the way through. So you start with the black base coat, you mix up some clear coat, and you put the flake in that, spray it on till you get the desired effect you want, and then just spray it and keep going with regular clear coat after that. That's how I prefer to do it because it stays hardened all the way through. You're chemically hardened all the way through rather than it's suspended. All that flake is suspended clear base coat, which is not chemically hardened because it's only a one part. So once you understand what the difference between clear base coat, which is also known as inner coat clear, or clear binder, has a few different names. It acts and it functions just like a clear base coat. It's used, since it's clear, so you can use it for other things because you can mix metal flake in it. You can mix the glass in it like we did here. You can mix pearl in it. And it's going to look different on whatever you spray over the top of. So if you're spraying pearl over black, it's going to look completely different than if you spray pearl over white. You're going to have a cool look both ways. Completely different outcome though. So yeah, that's what so that's the lowdown on that. But I would prefer to always stay 2K clear coat over a clear base coat for sure.
Scott did another $5 donation, so we went over it. Love it, guys.
Yes, we keep going.
Darren says, yes, she's watching with me, and we're both in tears from all the love. Thanks, Time Warp fam.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for being here. Been part of it. What do I got going on here? What?
Yes, 2K is the only way.
Yes, that is true.
I got one of them Dixie Dog rescues. She's amazing. Is inner coat literally base coat without pigment?
Yeah, basically that's what it is.
How can you tell when you have the flake buried enough to stop?
A little bit of experience would let you know, but you're going to have a good 3 coats on top of it in order to be able to cut it down. Depends on how much texture you have there. Also, with the last coat of the clear coat that I put on when I apply, so I lay on the glass and I keep applying a clear coat over the top to help smooth it out. I wait for the flash times in between. The last coat, I'll add some reducer into the clear coat mixture, and then that will further smooth it out, helping to just get it smoother so you don't have to be so aggressive and cut into the flake when you go to sand it smooth. Sometimes if you're new to the game and you don't lay your clear as wet as you should, you can always, once it's dry and you notice like, oh man, there's just a lot of texture, you can just sand it down roughly with like a 600 grit and then re-clear it again. And then that will give you a smoother surface, and then cut that down and then you're good to go. So sometimes that's just what you have to do, is you have to put it through another round of clear coat. I think, in fact, I just saw that recently where somebody 80 graded down their flake because it was too much texture. But I'm like, you could have just laid a little more clear on that and you would have been good like the next day, like literally, and you would have been in better shape because you clear it twice and then it's just so smooth and it's good to go. And yeah, I probably could have done it in this case, but it was a time factor kind of. All right, I think we're done. Oh, a little bit right here.
Won't you have to wait a lot longer before the next coat than if you use 2K clear with the metal plate?
You need to wait longer. Yes, that is correct. You'll have waiting in between coats would be longer when you're using 2K clear coat. Probably, depending on the temperature, probably like 10 to 15 minutes between coats. On the base coat, you could probably get away with like 5 minutes. But once again, by using clear coat, it's going to lay out smoother. There is also a little bit of risk involved with using clear coat because your flake could sag if you apply it too thick. With base coat, you have less of a chance of sagging it because it's drying so quickly. But since it's drying so quickly, the flakes are all sticking at random edges and angles. So when you go to apply the clear over it, it's all chunky and laying up all over crazy ways. But when you lay it on with clear coat, it's going on smooth and then kind of laying out as it dries because it's taking longer and it kind of levels itself out. Base coat doesn't level out. If you're spraying base coat so thick that it's wet, that it's leveling out, you're spraying it wrong, in my opinion. I think that should be sprayed lighter than that. There should be no reason to flood out base coats. Like, you just don't. It's better to apply them lighter.
Someone said, my paint shop told me they only have House of Clear inner coat and they sell PPG.
House of Color?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can use that.
He said they only have.
Oh, yeah, they're not going to have. Yeah, you can get it on Amazon. You can get both the clear base and.
He said they suck. That's why I'm trying to use LiMELiNE for everything.
Oh, there you go. I don't know how to say it. Usually you can get it pretty quick, depending on where you're at. If you're in Arizona, you're gonna get it real quick, or around that area. California, pretty quick.
On the last coat of clear, how much reducer do you add percentage-wise?
I would say about 10% to the mixture. You don't want to get all crazy with it because then you could start messing with the properties of the clear coat. You don't want to like cause any kind of adhesion problems. It all depends on the clear coat that you're using, but I haven't found one that you can't at least thin out 10%. Usually everything you can. All right, I got any spots here no, that's looking good. All right. That took longer than I thought. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my airbrush. All right, we got some brown candy here.
Looking good.
Looking good? All right, let's keep it that way. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn on this fan. It's going to get a little bit noisy. Sorry about that.
It's hot.
Super hot. All right.
Wanda said, Adam, you need to make me an East Coast refrigerator. It takes him 5 days to get his orders.
What?
Well, he's on the East Coast. The one thing is it has to paint. It has to go ground.
Yeah, can't go air.
Can't go air. So it kind of sucks that you have to do that. That's why it takes so stinking long. Is that the gold?
This is the brown. What's that?
You're doing the opposite of the time.
Oh, is it?
Dark brown and those are light brown.
Oh. Yeah, I don't even know. I just kind of...
Yeah, the opposite.
This light's a little blinding. Let me see if I can...
So are you stacking between 5 or 6 coats of clear when you're flaking? 2 to 3 coats flake for coverage and 2 to 3 to bury it?
Yes. Yep. Exactly.
Slow-minded Tracy Mike just did another $20.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, guys. I can't believe you guys are all so rad. We met our goal. Freaking awesome. Super chat. So I appreciate you people what you do, and I do order from you when I can. You're better enough to make some money and pick up that candy cane.
Yeah. And really, you can make this paint go a long ways. Like, especially when using an airbrush like I'm doing now. I mean, man, you can really stretch that to... I mean, just that 3-pack alone could do, you know, 3 or 4 motorcycles. It all kind of depends on the graphics and the layout, obviously. I always find it better to use an airbrush because you're using less paint. Everything's going on thinner. I feel like you can get more detail, but you can, obviously, because it's a smaller instrument. More possibilities than using a paint gun.
E. Brown says, that's the fun part, Adam.
Yeah, the airbrushing? Yeah, this is to the good part. Well, I get to peel the tape. That's fun, too. As long as I don't peel no paint.
Straight up Castillo says, you make spraying candy look so quick and easy.
Yeah, pretty easy. I mean, once you get a few things down, it's not too bad, you know? Lay out the tape, lay out a darker color around the edges, put your graphic down.
Jim said, be nice to win the doggy bowl. Then again, my wife has too many dogs. Yeah, that's a lot of dogs. Just name them all. Holy cow. That's a house full of pups. Everything we make comes out good, 100%. He said, yeah, I'm in West Georgia outside of Atlanta. These paint nights make me late for work the next day.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm trying to go here.
Your wife, not your wife, your boss Doesn't like Fridays then, huh? It's like, oh, Cody's like every Friday. What's going on?
Yeah, we're getting close here. We still got to do a little bit of leafing on here, but that goes pretty fast.
How much flake do you think I need for a Harley Road glide with 4-pack?
I would do three packs just to be safe. Maybe 2 would be all right, but depends on how much coverage you want with that. Are you doing the interfering as well? That would be the other question. If you're doing the interfering, definitely 3 packs.
You know how singers have like names for their bands? You know, like the Swifties or.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we could call these guys the Warpies.
That's terrible. No, ain't nobody want to be called that.
You don't want to be called a Warpie?
No.
I didn't say a Herpy.
That's exactly what it sounds like. They do not want to be called that. And I am not calling anybody that. You're just full of good ideas today, aren't you?
Harbor Freight gun still feel good?
Yeah, it actually does. I'm rocking the trigger on this thing and it still feels pretty smooth.
If you're doing a paint job with a lot of detail and different colors, would you still use solvent or something different?
I would still use solvent always.
Creative Cuts Mike said $10.
Right on, thank you.
Or Creative Cut Media, sorry. The dog that eats out of that is going to be bougie as heck. I would imagine using your thing paint almost any airbrush was so good.
Way better than using water base, that's for sure. If you go from water base to solvent base, you're gonna love it because it sprays a lot better. Okay, we got that. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap around here, do a little bit of a fade. I'm just going to kind of give all this a little bit of a wash of a brown because when I spray the gold on it, I really don't want to be too much gold. I want to wash a little bit of brown over all this.
Creative Cuts Media said, was spraying with Cretex and tip drying every 2 minutes. Sprayed first solvent base today and the tip didn't dry once.
Yeah, you'll still have tip dry, but not like Not like, you know, when he talks about tip dry, he's talking about the end of right here. There's just the tip basically. It's drying with paint, and you got to constantly be cleaning it off, like with your fingertip. It also takes a lot longer to dry when you apply it.
Josh said, making the switch from water-based to solvent so much better.
Yeah.
Better coverage, smoother blends, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, way smoother blends. And the nice thing is you can kind of just keep building it up, you know.
Patrick said, yeah, I've only been using pre-tech paints. I should probably make the jump, but the initial paint cost is holding me back. Plus, I have a ton of water-based.
Yeah, you'll be happy once you do.
Mike said, what would cause the airbrush trigger to stick? I took apart and cleaned the valve.
Maybe the spring or something came out. There's a possibility that could have happened. All right, I'm going to take some tape.
Take some tape?
Take some tape here.
Take some or
yep.
Take some?
Take some.
Oh,
okay. Tape here. And less sticky. And I was going to do kind of like a sunray right here on both sides. Kind of fade that in a little bit. Voila. Maybe it needs another little one right here. Yeah. There we go. Do the same thing on this side to match it. Whenever I start these, I like to start on one side and then always move away from, so you're not taping on top of your last line. One more. Really want to saturate those ends, get a nice blend on those. Okay. That looks fancy, right? Kinda. You can hit this with a gun as well. I don't think I'm going to. Just going to go ahead and give it just one little another wash of brown, because I don't want it so gold that it's just all gold, you know. Goldish brown. Okay. Yeah, looking good. All right, let's lay out some leafing. We're at that point now. Let's do it. Basically, I'm just going to mask off everything I don't want the leafing glue on, which is everything except for this spot.
That color will match my dog Peanut.
You have a dog named Peanut?
E. Brown said, any candy concentrate over black looks amazing. Adam, thank you for the videos. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, Adam and Ashley.
Thank you. Yes, appreciate you being here.
You guys. I got everybody's names in there. I know some of you, we kind of switched it up a little bit and said with each thing, with each donation, we were just put your name in. So if you did a higher donation, I went back and added your name a few more times in there, just so y'all know. So hopefully that will help to your chances. And we reached our goal, so we're gonna do more giveaways than we said. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, we're almost there too. So we're gonna lay out this bronze leafing. Copper. Did I say copper? Copper, bronze.
Yeah.
Bronze. Okay. Go ahead and maybe cover a little bit more of that.
Someone said, Patrick said, laugh out loud. That tape sounds like duct tape, and then I see you applying it to fresh paint. No issues with that pulling the fresh paint up ever?
Hopefully not. Usually no. But sometimes things happen. We all know this. But we can fix it if something happens. We really just want to really prevent overspray of the glue and then the leaf, because that's going to be really hard to deal with if we have glue and leaf where we don't want it.
Yeah, someone else just said, yikes, you're not worried about the tape pulling up the paint?
Nah, no. We should be fine. I mean, we'll find out. But, nah, I don't think anything's going to happen. We're good. You want to be using automotive tape. I'm using LiMELiNE right now. Masking tape. You can buy the combo pack. Comes with the tape removal blade and a razor blade. Okay. Maybe we'll put a little more there to protect that. Maybe a little more right there. I mean, it's definitely going to pull off my stencils, which that's okay because it's time for the stencils to actually come off anyways. And then we'll go ahead and... The real challenge is taping with gloves on like this. Okay. Get on there. Okay. Make sure I don't have any tape overs on these edges, so I double check everything. Okay, I think I got it. I'll go ahead and take this rag and I'm gonna slightly kind of brush over this. You could also use a what do you call them? God, why does that slip in my mind? Tack rag. You use a tack rag in this. Oh, right there a little bit.
But I'm gonna make sure you can do all that with gloves. I've tried and no bueno.
Yeah, not easy. I'm still on the original set.
Swampy said
Oh.
taping with gloves is a pain in the ass. Patrick said, oh, of course, LiMELiNE tape isn't gonna let down Adam. It just sounds like it's really aggressive. I should pull it from the roll.
Yeah, does it? Yeah, it's probably. I'm probably pulling it right next to the microphone.
Yeah, Brown says taping with gloves suck.
Here, I gotta take this thing off, anyways. Yeah, try putting on a new one after having a sweaty hand. That's the worst.
Oh, that ain't the worst. You don't even want to hear some of my nursing stories about the worst with gloves.
No.
You have no clue what's the worst.
I don't want to know. So I've already diluted this 1-to-1 in the bottle. So I already had like half this bottle, and then I filled it up with water. So then now it's good. This is sprayable. But when you first get this, it needs to be diluted 1-to-1 with water to make it sprayable. If you're spraying it out of a gun, you can leave it as is. You just need to make sure it lays out smooth and flat. And I got a separate airbrush. Let's see, we got the Neo running here. And coming out of that thing. Let's see.
Patrick said, you ain't getting a new glove over a damp hand. Better chance of getting hairs out of clear coat.
I'm going to try to slip another one on. Let's see. Here, hold this in. Oh, yeah. Look at my hand, though. How long have we been in this for?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right, we got it. Once again, we're going to kind of blow the area off, make sure it's clean. Oh, oops, we dribbled a little bit. It's okay. All right. Let me turn this fan off. That's going to screw us up. Light coat, make sure we're spraying it on even, and it's all getting roughly the same amount of glue.
Someone said, looks like a weird smiley face right now taped up. It does.
Mad.
Josh said, after mixing glue with water, what kind of shelf life is there?
You know, as long as the bottle stays shut really good, I mean, it's probably good for a good year. I don't know the answer to that, but mixing it with water won't really change the shelf life. It's not like it's activating it or anything. It's basically just thinning it out.
Yeah, that thing looks like some kind of wonky smiley face you got going on. It's a Warpy.
This is a Warpy? Okay. Let's check the tack on that. Oh, there we go. It's starting to get tacky. So I'm spraying this pretty light, so I'm able to just kind of keep going. The key is to really make sure that the edges are getting enough glue. and everything's kind of getting applied at about the same ratio. Okay. Oh. All right. I probably should have checked to make sure I had bronze over here. Would you look at that? Huh. No browns. I do have a variegated. You want to do the variegated? Okay, change of plans. We're going to use the variegated. Reason being is I don't have any of the bronze here. That's weird, but that's okay. I like this stuff too. Double check this tag. I'm going to go ahead and lay one more coat on that. Okay. We're good. We're good.
Yes, I'll tell you to the variegated. Time for leaf fly everywhere.
Yeah, kind of what happens. All right, I think I am going to have to take my gloves off for this. Oh, maybe I can make it happen.
Josh said, I got overspray glue on my hands and then had leaf and paper sheets between them all stuck to me. What a train wreck.
Yeah, sometimes you can get in a little bit of trouble with leaf. Got to be quick at it. Nice thing about this is this actually comes in a booklet, the variegated. So it's a little bit easier actually to lay down because you can just take that off and then tear the leaf. Backing like that. There we go. I don't know. Sometimes I act like I know what I'm doing. But really, just got to get it on there. Lost a little chunk there. Let's go ahead and replace that.
This dog bowl going to be so posh.
Yeah. True story.
Creative Quest Media says it's 100 degrees till about 9 o'clock there. Will I have issues with the leafing?
Yeah, you always want to maybe be a little faster. Yeah, it's going to dry faster. So maybe do smaller areas.
So mostly
Move faster than I'm moving right now. That'd be the plan.
Mostly with the glue drying. That's what you mean.
Yeah, the glue drying. Yep. Because it's going to dry a lot faster in that kind of heat. The biggest thing is keeping a clean environment. Make sure the glue stays clean.
into that bolt that I ordered from you. Just haven't had a chance to use it because I've been too busy with my custom leather work. But I'll make time soon.
Oh yeah. Yeah, let's see if you once you guys do stuff, post pictures. Let's check it out. You can either post to my Instagram or on the Amazon. Post there. That's the best place to really show people your work there and what you're able to do. It's pretty awesome. It's not, this work's not that hard. It just takes some time to learn. Looks like I got a little spot right there I missed, so I'm just going to pull off a little bit of excess there. A bigger piece of that. There we go. We'll just dab it in that. Okay, looking good. We grab the burnishing tool. And we're going to focus on making sure where it overlaps that we don't have any areas that don't have the leaf. Like right here, we want to make sure we pound some of that in there.
Patrick said the variegated look is pure sexy.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm glad I kind of didn't have the other stuff.
Colin said, last time I did silver leaf and tried to spin, it didn't really create the swirls. I felt like I was pressing hard. Does it not work if you press too hard, wait too long, or not long enough?
A lot of it is the glue. If the glue wasn't set up right or if it was applied wrong, because you really want that leaf to lay on a smooth surface to be spun, so it looks good spun. The other thing is the type of leaf. If you didn't use the LiMELiNE, maybe you use a different brand or just an off brand you found on Amazon, it doesn't all spin the same. So some leaf just doesn't spin. Doesn't matter how smooth you get it on. Just doesn't spin. It actually makes it dull instead of shiny.
He said it still looked cool with candy over it, but I was a little sad.
Yeah, if you don't get the spins quite right, it's kind of miss out on a little bit of that.
But does pushing too hard make it not work?
Pushing too hard is more gonna like burn your leaf. Like it's gonna burn into the glue.
He said it was a LiMELiNE leaf too.
Yeah. So what it's gonna be is usually it would be like a maybe the application of the glue may have not like been as smooth as it should have been. I'll go ahead and spin this, and this stuff actually spins too. Doesn't look as brilliant as like the silver or the gold because it has like the variegated look to it, but it definitely does spin good. And I'll kind of show you there. This stayed really clean. There's a good chance you may have laid your glue out too wet. Like you don't want the glue to bead up, like to make a texture. You want to make sure it's smooth, and whatever you're applying it to, usually like if you apply it to base coat instead of sanded clear coat like this, it's gonna take on that texture of the base coat, and then the spins aren't going to look quite as good. And really the key is to getting it to lay on a smooth surface like glass, and then the spins will look good on that at that point. Okay.
He said, thank you. I'll try it again shortly.
Yeah, just it's like one of those things. Leaf is one of those things that takes a little bit of practice. Like every time you do it, you'll get a little better. The important thing to remember is with the LiMELiNE, you're able to leaf this twice, which is really important because with conventional glues, it lays on so thick with a brush, you really can't, as far as I know, you can't really put two layers of leaf one on top of the other with that method, with the traditional method. So I'm going to go ahead and do that because I did notice a couple of areas on this that is going to need it.
Patrick said test panel to him, but he said, I hate when I get that statement, but it does prevent a lot of headaches.
Yep. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to put another coat. Make sure that all this loose stuff is out of the way.
Lumpy said I had been scared candies for the leaf would not stick well.
Yeah, as long as you're doing it properly.
What do you think the finest line you can do with leaf?
I could do a 16th inch line, I bet. I don't know why I'd want to. I'd probably do an 1/8 inch line. But once again, you don't really have room to spin it. Because that's really what makes it look amazing. Like, it still looks good not spun, but especially this looks good just the way it is. You spin it, make it a little nicer. See those little problems like I have right here? Like, that's where the two layers met together. I brushed it away, and then now I brushed it so much that the glue's not sticky anymore right there. And see right here on the edges, that's what we're looking for. We're trying to get this brush down there to push in those edges. See how that's tucked in there way better. You don't want that to be bridged over too much. Those are the little details that you should be paying attention to if you want your leaf to turn out really good without having to pinstripe it. Because the traditional way is you don't need a crisp line right there, because you're going to hit it with a pinstripe, and it kind of gives you a little bit of a guide to lay it and cover it with a pinstripe. So in this case, we're not going to pinstripe anything. We're just going to leaf it, and then we're going to go for a clean edge. Okay, let's go ahead and lay one more layer of leaf, a glue and leaf over top of this. Give that just a second to dry. Okay, it's starting to get tacky. So go ahead and making sure we're getting full coverage over the top. Basically, same thing we did. Just doing it one more time. Okay. Whew, warm in here, so I bet that's already dry. Oh yeah.
What's your go-to for getting paint off your skin?
Wearing gloves.
What you used to do?
I left it on.
No.
I don't know. I use lacquer thinner.
Yeah.
It's not
good.
No, you shouldn't be putting lacquer thinner on your skin.
He washed his hands with lacquer thinner.
Yeah, I shouldn't be doing that. It's not a good thing.
This guy.
It absorbs into your bloodstream. Not a good thing. So just don't do it. Yeah, wear gloves like me. Wear respirators too.
Yes.
Yes,
sure.
wear respirators. We are not wearing respirators. We should be.
You guys are gonna have a wobble noggin if you don't wear a respirator. Have you ever tried to cut the leaf packs in half with a paper cutter?
Yeah, you can. Yep, we have actually. Yeah, and if you're doing smaller strips, that would definitely save some money. This one's going a lot smoother. I'm like, what's going on here? Look like I know what I'm doing. Okay.
How are we finding out who wins the drawings?
We're going to find out here like in 15 minutes or so. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put those names and draw them out.
They're already in a thing.
They're already in a thing. And y'all, somebody's going to win this thing. And then we're going to do 5 other winners. We'll have we'll do some candy paint. We'll do a paint gun. We'll do a paint sander and a polisher. And then maybe a few candy paint packs. Get maybe a few of those out of there. Okay, where did my brush go? You got my brush? You got it from me?
No.
I found it. Okay, once again, we're just going to kind of pounce over the top of where they connect. And then it's all just about you burnishing it to make it look uniform, and then using the brush to push down the edges. So I'm just going to kind of give it a one over, and then I'm going to take the roller and then go over it with that.
You had any hits on the toaster?
On Amazon?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. Kind of have it on there for a pretty high price.
Yeah, you said you had any hits on the $900 toaster?
Yeah, I like the fact that it's $900. No, but I promise you one day somebody's gonna buy that thing. And if not, it'll just stay in my showroom, you know?
Justin said it still blows my mind how good of a channel this is, and only 75 to 100 people are here. I've liked and shared. Great job.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I would still do this even if there was 5 people on here. I don't really care. You can go back and people rewatch it. I get a few thousand views per video on the live on the rewatches. I mean, some of them I actually have almost in the 100,000 on a rewatch on some of the leafing videos lives that I've done, which have been incredible because that's not usually something that happens. Just going to use this roller to make sure that this is another key to make sure to get really nice spins is to make sure you have a really nice contact with that glue. Okay, I'll go back over it one more time. So now I'm just checking my edges right here.
Scott said, been using House of Color candies. Do you have a color close to Oriental blue?
The blue is going to be the regular candy blue is going to be just like the Oriental blue. If you wanted like a cobalt blue, you could always add like just a drop of red into the blue, and it'll give it like a dark purple cobalt kind of a look. If you do too much blue, it's going to turn it purple. So that's the nice thing about the candies is I kind of designed them to mix well together to make all those secondary colors. and tertiary colors.
Creative Cuts Media said, I've watched the mini helmet video 6 times this week. Haha. Swampy said, you all need to smash that like button if you haven't already.
Thank you.
Do you always double leaf when you're spinning?
I like to, especially if it's something I'm selling to a customer. I would double leaf it. Not necessary though all the time. I mean, I've got it to where I haven't had really any imperfections, and I spun it and been just fine. But there's always some little thing here or there you can say, oh, that probably wouldn't have happened if it was double leafed. But it just gives you that base layer. If things, you know, because there's always little chunks that may have not got glued down. The leaf is so thin that you virtually can't even tell it's double leafed. Like and then the glue also goes on so thin that it's not really putting up much of a build. So you're not going to have that thickness when you pull the tape edge. But you do need to spend the time and do exactly what I'm doing here. And it's making sure that you're hitting this brush in different angles like I'm doing here. Kind of pushing it up into the edge and making sure you have good contact. And I'm hitting this pretty hard. Like, I'm not being gentle with this. I'm making sure that it gets glued down. You want a really nice crisp edge when we pull that tape.
Tertiary colors, I'm impressed.
Yeah, I don't know if I said that word right. I threw it out there.
Since you guys have a new gun coming out, will your current gun go down in price at all?
Yeah, it actually is going to. It's going to go down $20. I want to try to get more people. I want to make the barrier to entry less. So I really want to push the price of that gun down a little bit, and then bring in another gun that's going to be about $100 more is all. But the quality is nicer. It sprays a little nicer. I mean, like I said, you can get away with a lot. But if you're making money and you're to that point, sometimes having a little bit nicer equipment is worth it. Okay, I think I got it here. Let's double check all this. Anything funny looking right here? This is where everybody's going to be looking, so. The dog's going to be like, you missed a little spot right there. What is that? Okay, we're looking good. Looks like we're all tucked in right there. Pretty good. Okay. All right, let's pull this tape.
Somebody said the LiMELiNE gun sprays or lays paint so good.
Yeah, it does. Yep, especially when you have your paint mixed out good and right and everything's correct and gun's clean. A lot of people have a problem because maybe there's something stuck in the gun. So we're gonna pull. This tape is gonna pull off some of the stencils we have here, which is fine because we're ready to get rid of those anyway. So okay, I gotta lose the gloves. So far, so good. No paint peeling.
Mine's a very white. Thank you, Adam, for the stuff he sent out. He was a winner. She, not sure if that's a he or she. Definitely said, will the new gun ship as soon has ordered. What day will it become available?
We should see them next week. So I just have to take the proper images. Oh, did lose a little bit of a chunk there.
Don't whammy it.
Yeah, look, a little chunk came out of that. It's okay.
Where?
Just right there. Oh, you know what? That's probably where I sweated on it. Yep, and there was a little bit of water right there from my sweat.
Your sweat and tears went into this thing?
I guess so. I'm so happy about hitting our goal. Over here weeping. Okay, looking good. Tape removal blade. We got one of those sitting right here. Look at that. Blade right here. So we're going to use this plastic blade instead of a metal blade. That way we don't scratch or gouge the paint or the leaf. Well, we're just about there. I'm going to pull these stencils off. What do we got to get going for this drawing we're doing? You got the box already? Oh, you do, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
You're all set up. All right, well, get these things pulled and we'll get to it.
Exclusive Concepts donated $5.
Oh.
Good, just in time.
So far, so good.
The sweat dot gives it more character.
Yeah. Maybe just leave that, huh? That'll be my signature. It's my hard work.
Someone just did $20. Who was that?
Yeah, if you just donated $20, let us know your name and we can put you in on that. So somebody is going to win this dog bowl or a cat bowl. We're not going to discriminate. The cat can drink out of this. Okay. I think all we got is the line work to pull. So we'll pull these on the top.
Mine did the $20 and then Jake just did $5.
All right.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, get them in.
Swampy said it won't let me donate.
What?
What the heck? Oh my.
You'll win more stuff some other time, Swampy. I know that. Pull off the bottom, and then we'll pull off the ones by the leaf at the end. That'll be the big surprise and make sure I did it right.
Someone said you missed some small dots. on the
Oh,
stencil.
I did? I could see me doing that. Let's take a look here.
Is there a sweat dot? No, it's counterfeit then.
It's like we know. We saw it happen, and it's not there.
Justin said, "Where's the donate tab?"
Oh, you should see it there. Make sure you click the box that shows your name. If you're in a different country, it may not let you. Okay, let me double check this.
Looks like a headlight. So satisfying. Got another $10 donation coming in from, oh gosh. Someone said it's on the chat line. Herkimer Diamond sent it. Oh, I said that name right.
Oh, you don't have to say it right. We just got to know it. Okay. That's looking good. We're going to pull off these last two lines by the leaf. Let's find the edge here.
Miss any of the Peggy?
No, I think I may have missed the dot. Like, there's one sitting right there. Like putting it in, like painting it in, because some of them don't have the dot, and I wasn't really worried too much about it. I don't think I have any left stencils, though. But let me double check, and I'll try to find the edge here.
Oh, gotcha. Jeremy's wife. I wondered if it was because of the last name. Gotcha.
All right, there's that one.
Jim said it's not looking good. It's looking awesome.
Oh, I was worried. I thought he didn't like it. It's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy about the variegated on this. Makes it look super fancy, right? Okay, once again, when I pull this, I'm going to make sure that I'm pulling away from the leaf.
Okay. Justin, who said he couldn't find it, he said, okay, found it. Oklahoma feels like a different country.
Yeah.
Oh. Get it all? That's the last one?
No, I got one more on the top, and then I got to brush it. And this thing is going to get some gold on it, but I'm going to go ahead and wait for the video, the shortened video that I do after this, that you'll see that I will most likely apply some gold over this, unless I change my mind. But I don't think so. I think I want the gold on there. Or you can just leave it, you know? Think about it.
I think the gold would look cool.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, what is that bug? No one heard the cricket tonight, huh?
Oh, yeah, we got him.
You did?
No, I don't know. I told him to go. He listened. Like, I had to talk with him. I was like, hey, man, we can't put up with this anymore.
Yeah, I haven't heard.
You overstayed your welcome, cricket. And I'm just going to brush down these edges, and you can see how nice and clean those turned out because we double leafed it and we took our time to make sure that we tucked all our edges in. So we don't have to worry about pinstriping.
Scott did $20.
All right.
Darren did $5.
Whew. All right, that's it. We got it. Man, that looks good. Should I fix that? Yeah. I'll go ahead and address that.
So cool. Lectured the
Later,
for
but
being rude during the live feeds.
oh, somebody was right. I did miss one right here.
Overdosed in paint. Are we going to get to see it clear coated? Because that color coat will make everything pop. Oh, the clear coat. Sorry, I wrote that wrong.
Oh yeah, I'll show it once it's cleared when I get the other video out. Somebody was right. I did miss a few of those in there.
May the crickets
oh, right there.
rest in peace.
Yeah, we're all about the dogs and cats today. Those crickets
Save
can.
the crickets another.
Yeah. We want them back. We miss them. That looks looking good. Okay, let's do this thing. They've been waiting all night. And I've been waiting all night to give some stuff away. So let's do it. So let's do, we're going to leave the best for the last, right? So we're going to do 5 winners. And we'll say we'll do 6 winners. We'll do 6 winners.
6 plus that.
6 total. 6 total. The 6, the last one, the 6th one will win this.
Okay.
Okay, so 5 people will win other things. Okay. So the first one will be we'll do an ultimate candy pack. And we'll do that for all 3. So 4th, 5th, and 6th will all get the ultimate candy pack, which is regular price $169.
Wait, so the first one, second, and third one's gonna be that?
Yeah, the first, second, and third one, that we call out, and then number 6. I'm sorry, I probably confused you. Number 6 will be the winner of the dog bowl.
Okay. What's the other 2?
And then the other 2 will be the same candy pack. And we'll do
just the tri candy pack.
Yeah. No, we're gonna do the full thing.
Ultimate?
Yep, the ultimate.
So all 5 of these are gonna be the ultimate?
Yeah, all 5 of those are gonna be ultimate. Yep. Okay. And then we'll add we will add a sander, a GA sander to the number 4 spot with that.
Number 4 is with the sander.
Yep, the DA sander. Yep. Number 5 spot, we'll add a polisher and a spray gun. So that's actually going to be a pretty good one. That'll be, I think the polisher's $200 almost, and then the spray gun $4, and then also the ultimate pack. So that's like $600 right there. So the second one might even be better than this guy. But I don't know. That'd be cool to own. Or just paint your own. You have enough to paint your own at that point. You probably paint 30 of these things. Okay, and then the number 6 is going to win it. Yeah?
Just that?
Yeah, just that. That's how they're going to win on it. Okay. If they want to trade it in for, $500 or $600 worth of product, I'll allow that to happen too. But that'd have to be discussed later. But they're going to win this.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do the first. The first one's going to be the ultimate candy pack by itself. And hold on. We allow multiple people to win over again. So if you get drawn twice, if your name gets drawn twice, you win twice. Is that the fact here?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Right.
You said it.
That's fair.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do. So you could win. You could walk away.
And just so you know, if you donated, like I said, if you donated like $50 and $100 ones, I did add your name in there a few more times, not just that one. Okay.
Okay. Well, that's good. Hopefully everybody feels like this is fair, and then we will. Hopefully everybody's pretty happy. But
Annie says, remember that the odds are highest with your first draw, so the best prize should go to the first name drawn.
Oh, okay.
Is that the best odds?
Yeah, maybe so. We can do it that way. Huh? First name is going to be and then we'll move it down from there.
So we'll go like that.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Like that. What do you think?
All right, Grandma Annie, you said it.
Okay, the first one's going to win.
So the first one will be the dog bowl.
This is going to be the dog bowl. Somebody's going to win this, but obviously we're going to do a little more work to this. It's going to be clear coated and whatnot. But hey, so if you win, you're going to have to contact us on the email info@LiMELiNEPaintSupply.com. We'll make sure you get your prizes.
Yeah, let me put that in
But no matter what, the dogs win. So we're all happy about that.
Yeah, you guys killed it. Look at our. Someone type in how much we donated.
Yeah, it's a.
Okay, there's your box.
Okay.
Move it over there so they can see it.
$13, $15. Okay, so this is it.
Okay, so this is the
Dog bowl. Reach in here, and this is the guy right here.
Can you read my writing?
Mayan. There you go. That thing is yours. Okay. Yeah, contact us. You'll get that once. I'm gonna need a few more days with it, obviously. And let's go for what we got next here.
The ultimate candy pack.
We're going with this next one is going to be the ultimate candy pack. So you're gonna win the reducer, the clear base coat, and each one of the primary colors.
Wait. Let's do the highest one. Ultimate candy pack with polisher and the gun.
Okay, so this is now the highest one.
Wait, I switched my mind. Hang on.
Okay, so this is going to be the ultimate candy pack. The 1.3 LVL paint gun that we have, and a polisher with pads. We'll get down to the bottom there. Patrick Redmond. Patrick, you won. It's a good prize. You won a whole lot of stuff there. Okay. So you want this name?
I got it wrote down.
You got it wrote down. Okay, Patrick. You won.
Hot damn.
Oh, he's here. Okay. What do we got? We got a ultimate paint pack again and a DA sander. $110 value. It's like $300. Scott Crouch, you won. It's a good prize. All right, what do we got next? We got so the next three of these are going to be the ultimate paint packs. You're going to get the clear base coat, the reducer, and 4 ounces of each of the candy paints. Okay.
Remember, the email's in there, guys. So you winners, email us. We'll get those sent out.
Exclusive Concepts. You won. Candy pack. Ultimate candy pack. We got 2 more coming. I got to shake it up a little bit. Hold on. Okay. Get it there. Creative Cuts Media. You won. Good job. We got one more?
One more.
All right. Okay, we might as well put this thing away. Last but not least, hey, I know that name, Cody Daniel. He's been here a few times. Oh, I just ripped you.
I got it. I just ripped you.
I got so excited, it tore you right in half. All right. Congratulations to everybody that won. Thank you for everybody that donated to such a great cause. Like I said, 100% of all of the donations went to that program there. So thanks again. We have everybody. We got the winners here. Just contact us at the info at LiMELiNE, and we'll make sure that we get you your prizes as quick as we can. But thanks for being here, everybody. We got anything else to say? I think that's it.
The pups are really the winners here with you guys doing an awesome job. So
that's for sure.
You. Pups and the kitties. I guess we can't leave the kitties out.
Nope. But yep.
Yeah,
all right.
Just even if Cody, if you've already won before, please just email so I don't miss out or forget, or so I know where to find you guys. Just email us and we'll get your prizes out to you guys.
All right. Thanks again. We will see you next Thursday.
Yeah, we'll see you guys again next Thursday.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good night.